Hi there, my name is Jeff and I wanted to show you a simple trick that can be really effective if you're thinking about switching to a vegetarian diet, which is a great way to lose weight and stay in shape. Now you've probably seen ads for programs that promise to help you drop pounds in as little as a week. That's usually a sure sign that they're only after your money. You see, the truth is there's only two simple things that are essential for a successful diet: what you eat and how much you move. And if you're thinking that working out hard is essential, let me tell you something. Eating properly is at least 50% of being fit. And what's more, when you eat healthier food, you will have more energy and you'll feel better, not to mention that you'll also be losing weight. The important thing to remember is that any big sudden changes you do will be hard to stick to, so when you're switching to a vegetarian diet, you should start with small steps. In fact, even if your plan is to become a vegetarian, you don't have to stop eating meat immediately to get things moving. The simple trick that I wanted to share is the same one that helped me when I was trying to bring my weight down. Start with snacks. If you're eating the same stuff that I used to, you're getting a lot of processed food that causes your blood sugar to jump up and down, which means you start craving another snack very soon after you finish the first one. If you follow the advice I'm about to give you and start with healthier snacks, your sugar levels will be staying more or less constant, which means those cravings will slowly disappear as well. So to get started, I want you to take a look at the snacks you're eating right now and decide what you can change. But you're probably wondering what kind of things you can eat when you feel like snacking on something, right? Here, take a look at this photo I just took of my fridge. About half the food inside is things that I snack on. For instance, there's fresh celery up here on the top shelf along with some chickpea dip, some fruit balls for my sweet tooth, a bunch of carrots and cherry tomatoes, plus lots of fruit in the bottom drawer. But I'm not really saying that you should go and eat only fruits and vegetables, okay? I know that's kind of hard to imagine, so I want to share two of my very simple recipes that you can try. The first one is that chickpea dip I mentioned. It's made by blending together a can of chickpeas, a spoon of olive oil, some sesame paste, a bit of lemon juice, and salt and spices to taste. I usually end up tossing a lot of Indian spices into the blender, but it can be anything really. This makes a great dip for stuff like celery sticks or raw carrots. And since I mentioned my sweet tooth, these are the dried fruit balls that I make almost every week. You can use almost any kind of dried fruit, but I usually take some dates, some dried apricots, pineapple chunks, almonds and cashews, and a bit of cocoa powder and mix it in the blender until it starts coming together. Then you just roll these balls and keep them in the fridge for a week, or until they're gone. They're sweet because of all that dried fruit, and they're a great source of energy if you're out, like in class or at the office. That's simple, isn't it? The whole idea is to slowly get used to eating cleaner and experimenting with healthier recipes. You'll actually find that this can be a cheaper alternative to what you're eating right now and totally delicious when you know how to prepare stuff. If you want more ideas, I've got links to some great cookbooks on my site, vegetarianweightloss.com. The first one that I really love is the Renegade Recipe Guide. The recipes are pretty easy to prepare and will work whether you're a beginner at vegetarian cooking or even an athlete who needs more nutrients but doesn't feel like eating meat and pills anymore. This second one is great if you think you'd like to drop animal products altogether. It's called Are You Sure That's Vegan? And it's basically everyday recipes like pancakes and milkshakes prepared in a healthier way. I'm just trying out this kind of cooking and it's really amazing the things you can prepare without using any dairy or meat or eggs at all. Now finally, here's an interesting cookbook that I found by accident the other day. It's called The Divine Weight Loss Formula, and it takes more of a spiritual approach to a vegetarian diet, but it's actually pretty good in helping you define your goals and stick to them. Now, like I said, you can get all these books from my website, vegetarianweightloss.com, which is definitely a good idea if you're serious about changing to a vegetarian diet. But in any case, remember what I said. Start small and work your way up. This is Jeff Collins, and I hope you enjoyed this video.